You can hear me?
Sí.
Yes.
Ciao, Dusan. What do you think Di Maria will bring to the team that Dybala maybe did not have last season? That's the first question. The second question is, you feel more comfortable playing with three strikers or maybe with only one midfield behind you on the attack of the Juventus? Grazie.
Well, good morning. Well, talking about Di Maria, we all know very well what a player he is. He's certainly a great champion and a top player with a great career. He has won a lot and he has scored lots of goals and made lots of assists. So I'm really very excited to be playing with him and to have the opportunity to work with him and the fact that we'll be working together. So I'm really very glad that we'll be able to do our best together. And then I really hope we'll be able to do better than last year. As to the question whether it is easier for me to play with three strikers or one midfielder behind me, well, for me, it's actually the same. It depends on the coach. And as I said before, I'm here just willing to help the whole team. And I think that everything will be easier with the whole team. So I have no problems from this point of view at all. Let's move now to Telemundo.
Hello, Dusan. Diego Montalban here from Telemundo Deportes. Wanted to ask you a little bit more on Angel Di Maria as well and Paul Pogba and the loss of Paulo Dybala. How does that change for you as a striker, right? Now you have Paul Pogba and Angel Di Maria with you, supporting you. What changes will that bring for your game? Thank you.
Good morning. Well, certainly, these three players are definitely top players. And with Di Maria and Pogba, I'm pretty sure that something will change. Well, I don't know exactly what will change, but as I said before, I'm very happy that I will be sharing the dressing room with these great players. And our main goal is to work very hard and to get ready in order to address this incoming season in the best possible way with great determination. And as I said before, to do better than we did last year. Talk sport.
Hi there, Dusan. Thanks so much for doing this today. A couple of questions for you. In January, you experienced, wanting to move and going to Juventus. And coming into this new season, you have an entire season to kick off with them. How different is it for you to have your head clear, going into the new season versus January, where you had offers from Arsenal and other teams? And secondly, if you've ever been to the United States before, and in particular Los Angeles, and if you're excited to come here and play with your teammates. Thank you.
Good morning, and well, thank you for the time that you're dedicating to us. Well, yes, I've already been to the US with Fiorentina in 2019, and it was definitely a remarkable experience. It was a great experience, and we're all very happy that we have the opportunity to go back to the US and also to, have our training in the US. So from this point of view, as I said before, we're really definitely very happy to come to the US, and we can't wait to get there and to play against great teams. Yes, it's true that I arrived in January when the season was already in progress. It had already been started, but now it's part of the past. We now need to look ahead in order to get ready for the new season. As I said before, we want to do our best, and in my opinion, we'll have to do our best to take everything that we couldn't take last year. Pedro Silva now.
Good afternoon. To ask you about the game Barcelona in Dallas, Texas. What is the meaning of a game like this to promote soccer in the United States? And also, how do you see the growth of the sport here, considering a former teammate teammate of yours, Chiellini, now joined MLS, and then also you have Lorenzo Insigne and other players joining this league.
Buongiorno.
Morning. Well, certainly playing with great teams and playing against the top teams and top clubs is always something very nice, but we are very focused on, get ready for all these matches, because we believe that these matches can give us a lot in from a qualitative point of view, and also in terms of physical fitness. It is very important for us to have this type of preparation and training, but nonetheless is equally important to play against such opponents. And can you repeat the second question, because I have just forgotten, if you don't mind? Oh yes, no, I have remembered it. Yes. The soccer in the US has been growing a lot, and it's true there are a lot of European players that now have moved to the US. There are also some Serbian players that now play in the US. So that's why I've been watching the Major League Soccer, and I have seen the results that you have obtained, and certainly you have made a tremendous progress.
Ok, non sentiamo. Passiamo a Julio.
Okay, Julio.
I want to ask recovering his injury, and I want to ask how do you expect of playing with him again after being teammates on Fiorentina?
Sì, buongiorno.
Good morning. Well, I've already talked a lot about him. Well, basically, I think that you all know what I think about him. We can't wait to have him back and play with all of us. And of course, I already had the opportunity to play with him. And so I know everything he can do. Also here at Juventus, he has improved a lot. And I would say that after his injury, we need to be very patient, but nonetheless, he's still a top player, and I can't wait to play with him, and I'm really eager to win together. Derek, now the floor is yours.
Yeah, specifically the Chivas de Guadalajara.
Morning. Yes, I know it. I know this team especially because I played against it when I was in the US with Fiorentina. But and I know that it's a great Mexican team that won several championships, and if I'm not wrong, in 2018 they also won with CONCACAF. So yes, certainly is a great side, a great team, and it's always a great pleasure to play against these opponents and against the top teams. And now the very last question for Dusan Rivera.
From Las Vegas, asking you, we're very excited to have you here in Las Vegas. Is it your first time here? And the second, how are you managing the pressure now with the new players that Juventus is going to have? Because you see very well in your first season with Juventus.
Buongiorno.
Well, good morning. Well, thank you. We're all very excited to come to Las Vegas and to play there. And we truly hope that there will be lots of supporters and fans. As to the pressure, well, of course, pressure is something that you will have to handle not only in football, but in life in general. So we need to coexist and to be able to cope with it. So I'm very focused and concentrated on my job, on my work. I want to learn and listen to the others. And then with patience, I believe that all the rest will come as a consequence. And so, I have everything clear in my mind.